Hey guys, I have a serious question for you today. Do you feel that a parent's right to religious freedom trumps the right of their child to adequate medical care? If you answered yes to this, then I'd like to share a story with you about a 15-year-old girl in 2012 that died for this very reason. Her name was Ariane Grandin, and she died in her home in Idaho after suffering severe vomiting for 3 days. She became weak and lethargic. She couldn't eat or drink. She was unconscious for 4 to 5 hours until suffering cardiac arrest. So there was plenty of time that someone could have called for an ambulance or something, right? You'd think so. But her parents belonged to the Followers of Christ Church, which believes in prayer and ritual for healing disease rather than real medical treatment. So even though she had a lot of family and friends around her, when she was dying, no one called for help. And if you're thinking to yourself, okay, this is just one of those weird, random scenarios, well, this happens more than you would think. I encourage you to check out your state and locally around you for a story like this. You'll be surprised what you'll find. And there's a woman by the name of Rita Swan, who is a former Christian Scientist, and her son died this way. He died in 1977 of spinal meningitis. After 12 days of this prayer healing, he died. And his mother, in response to this, founded an organization called CHILD, which stands for Children's Healthcare is a Legal Duty. And their aim is to protect children from harmful religious and cultural practices, especially religion-based medical neglect. So she goes around and tries to repeal some of these laws that states still have that allow parents to essentially get away with child neglect on the basis of their religious beliefs. So if that's not important enough for you to care about this, there's also a bill that's going through Congress right now called the EACH Act, which is allowing people to have an exemption to Obamacare based on their religious beliefs. Okay, so what? Well, this sends the message: if Obamacare is meant to look out for the general well-being of our country, then this is sending the message that our government recognizes this faith-based healing as an acceptable alternative to medical treatment. It's absolutely ridiculous, appalling. And if you think, oh, maybe there's just like one or two states that still have these kind of religious neglect exemption type laws. No, there's 37 states that still have some sort of law like this. And I'm going to put a link below to something from the National District Attorneys Association that actually lists all the states and their religious exemption neglect laws. I'll also put a link to the CHILD organization. On their website, they list different victim stories and what the organization is about, what they're doing. I'll put a link to the interview between Rita Swan and NPR about the EACH Act that's being passed right now through Congress. Right now, it already passed through the House and it's going through the Senate, so you guys should definitely be following that. I'll put a link also to the congress.gov website where you can actually track the bill. Anyway, so you guys, you should definitely look into this. I feel like this is one of those things that is not publicized enough. Not enough people know about this, and it's a serious issue. Children are dying, just because of the beliefs of their parents. The children have no choice in who they're born to. Is it really fair that they die because of the beliefs of their parents? I don't think so. So tell me if you disagree. Leave some comments below, and definitely share this information with people. I think it's really important, and people need to know this is happening. Bye.